This is my randomology, and today we're going back to Stepford. All right, so last week I watched the Stepford Wives, the 75 version, and when I asked online which one of the two should I watch, the 2004 or 1975 version, half of y'all said you got to do the original, and the other half said you got to do both of them. So let's do both of them. Let's watch the 2004 version. Now this one is with Nicole Kidman. I think Matthew Broderick is in this, and I vaguely remember hearing, I think, Christopher Walken in one of the trailers when this was released. So, I mean, I know the general plot now. I didn't know that much about the plot of the original movie, but I guess I kind of know what I'm in for story-wise. So I'm kind of wondering why this movie is often shown as one of the absolute worst movies of that year. So, I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check out the Stepford Wives 2004. And as always, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and go over to Patreon. You can subscribe and support the channel there, or become a member of the channel here. And either way, you get early access and a lot of extra goodies. Okay. Well, I'm getting Tim Burton vibes off of this. What the? Oh. Frank Oz. He directed this. Ah, yes, the future is envisioned by the 1950s. Women still slaving away at home, men still coming in late in the day expecting a drink, Valium in an easy dispenser to deal with that anxiety and depression that you're going to have to deal with.
Because drugs are bad, okay?
Bette Midler. All right, maybe this won't be such a stinker. I know a lot of people like this aesthetic, but you also got to... Glenn Close. But you also got to remember everything else that came with the time. This already feels a lot more whimsical and light than the last one, which the last one very much veered into horror, especially in the last part. So I'm wondering how they're gonna deal with some fairly heavy issues, like, you know, murder. Well, then again, I suppose Hocus Pocus literally started with the witches murdering a child on screen. So okay, so she's not a struggling photographer this time around. She's the president of a network. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it would make the transition from this to Tradwife a lot more shocking. A much bigger jump.
The whole world will be watching a man, a woman, and a buzzer.
What? Balance of power. Subtle.
Ironman triathlons every year and wins. I do. Who secretly wishes they were married to a hot, sexy lesbian? I do. It's Tara!
What the hell just happened?
What the hell kind of game show is that? What? What did I just watch?
Where they will be completely surrounded by professional prostitutes. And at the end of the week, well, let's take a peek.
What?
Well, Tuesday through Thursday with the entire cast of the XXX film hung jury.
I'm sickened, but curious.
What? Are they running this stuff on Fox?
Before I came on this show, I only had sex with one man, and that was usually Hank. I love...
Oh, sorry, usually? I feel like this show is just a series of lawsuits waiting to happen.
Oh my God, it's Hank from I Can Do Better. Hank, everyone.
Why is security letting him go? He should have been tackled.
Move on with your life, and you're gonna meet someone wonderful, and America is gonna love you.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
I think you're glossing over some of the more fundamental issues and your own responsibility in this.
Let's kill all the women.
Seriously, why wasn't he being held by security? What the hell's going on with the resolution on this thing, by the way? If it looks really crappy on your end, it looks just as crappy on mine.
We get them the very best therapist, childcare, rehab, whatever they need. And then we fly them to New York first class for a primetime special. Hank and Barbara let the healing begin.
What a bitch.
She is far more unlikable in this than she was in the last one.
We can't let you sink the network. But we wish you only the best.
You've been promoted to customer. Come on, put it together. Let it hit you.
Thank you for being so classy and taking this so well.
Now, there's a breakdown coming in about 15 seconds, I'm going to guess. Seriously, this music is giving me Tim Burton vibes. Maybe it's Danny Elfman.
We just wanted to say that this is so not fair.
Oh, well, they all knew already.
The disrespect, the audacity.
Oh, yeah, nervous breakdown. That'll do it.
But I could never work for those people. Not after the way they treated you.
I mean, they're not entirely wrong in that she made some really bad choices in how she handled things.
He was right. Maybe I've become the wrong kind of woman. Maybe I've made all of the wrong decisions.
You did make a lot of really, really bad decisions. Oh, she is Valiumed up. I don't blame her. So the power dynamic is already a lot different here than before. Like, she was the far more successful person. I mean, they're millionaires. Hi, Glenn. They're millionaires, so they'll be fine.
Aren't you just the cutest little bug's ear? Bugs don't have ears.
Isn't she sassy?
Well, technically they...
And a little sad.
Well, not ear... Fine, I'll give her that one.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Electroshock.
But she's doing great.
Oh my god. But she's doing... Wait, they really did give her electroshock?
Everything an American family could ever need. And may
A gun safe?
the great room.
Jesus Christ. That one room is bigger than my first apartment.
All secure.
It talks to the refrigerator.
I don't need a computer in the refrigerator. I just need it to keep things cold.
Robo Rover 3000. Come on, boy, come on. Come on, come on.
This already has a much different tone than the first one.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb.
Look, if you're going to move away and not commute, not really work, and this is the house that you can afford to live in and you're going to be fine, you're going to be fine. Clearly, I'm not minimizing the mental health strain that she's going through. Not by a long shot. As somebody with my own mental issues. But they have a lot of legs up. A lot of legs up.
Family paradise. It has no crime, no poverty, and no pushing.
No poverty. How do you manage that?
Guys can get together and stay out of our hair. Am I right?
Where do the women go?
Good morning, Claire.
Hello, drones.
Good morning, Joanna.
Are we ready to work
Are these the children of the damned grown up?
I understood that reference.
I mean, they're certainly dressed a little bit more, vibrantly.
Worn, dark, urban sweat clothes with stringy hair and almost no makeup.
That's still Nicole Kidman. Even dressed like that, she's, you know, Nicole Kidman.
Call my program Clairobics.
Because her name is Claire.
Thank you.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
I feel like I'm getting brainwashed watching this. Seriously, the resolution on this thing, I could be running this on a Furby. Okay, that is marginally better. Alright, what do we got? I gotta be honest, they look even way more out of place dressed like this than in the last one where they were dressed like 1950s housewives. Their symbol's a rooster? Really?
It's very easy to criticize.
Fun, too.
Oh, Joanna. Joanna, hi.
Oh, God.
Hi, Walter.
The Joker's smile was not this unnerving.
I love you in khakis.
They're new. Little experiment.
Now I know why they call it Banana Republic.
Wow. Wow.
Excuse me.
There she is.
such a raw deal.
Aren't you Bobby Markowitz? Yes, I love your books, especially the...
She's playing Bobby!
And you guys, I came so hard.
It's about your relationship with your mother.
I love you, but please die.
Oh!
Hey, baby! Hey, look what I did. Look.
John Lovitz! Wow, I hadn't seen him in a while.
Where are the kids?
What kids?
Our kids.
Hey, are you two okay?
We're fine. Come on, I need a cookie.
See what I mean? Jerry.
Okay, Bette Midler definitely playing Bobby, I get it.
The amazing architect from the Times.
Oh, thank you. This is Jerry Harmon. Hi. Corporate attorney. But he's getting the help that he needs. Stop it. You stop. Where did you come from? I mean, right here in Stepford. People.
Okay, so this is gonna be our trio here. Got it. All right.
Cowgirls?
We're in hell.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I like grunge Bette Midler. Glenn Close emceeing a square dance was not on the list of things I thought I was going to see in this movie. This is weird. Like, knowing what's going on, if it's the same twist as last time, it's just, I don't know, tonally it feels really weird. Oh, is this our, if I don't get this recipe, I'll die?
You are correct, sir. Yes!
Is that Faith Hill?
Excuse me, Walter, I can take care of this. I ran a network.
Somebody call 911.
I ran a network? That you think that gives you medical expertise? Hey, I almost kind of forgot he was in this.
Being hurt. She might need oxygen. Paramedics.
Everything isn't always about you, Joe.
Okay, now she's not entirely wrong that she needs medical help, but at the same time, she does not herself have any medical expertise.
They don't do you
Excuse
justice.
me, that woman is very sick. Thank you.
Nah, that woman needs a driver update.
It's funny because it's true.
Did everyone just automatically listen to that mic person? And why? Why was everyone just standing there?
I feel like we're rushing through a lot of the reveals that the first one had.
I said you're right.
Again, the dynamic between these two and the fact that Joanna is supremely unlikable from the get-go is making it really hard to sympathize with her.
But I've always loved you so much. You know that.
Why?
Good question.
Because
First of all, we're in the country now, so no more black.
no more black. Are you insane?
Nope. Okay, now you're being entirely unreasonable, Walter.
Do I really look okay?
Okay, I think we swung a little too hard the other way.
Last night, my husband was a different person. He was strong. He was forceful. He was commanding.
Like your refrigerator.
No one said it was going to be easy. I mean, if you were in New York and one of your neighbors got sick, what would you do?
We'd call her.
To see if she was gonna die.
So we can get the apartment.
Let's go.
That's gross. I love it.
I mean, that they're not wrong.
It's open. That's amazing.
I like these two. Roger, was that his name?
Sarah?
God, my allergies would be just through the roof with all these plants in there.
Oh, it's them.
So this place doesn't have a security system is what I'm getting from this.
Baby, grab me some nachos.
Yes, dear.
Babe, grab me some nachos.
Oh, stop. Would you just quit?
She has a remote. That is Faith Hill, right? So the sex bot has a remote control. Okay. Okay, this is a bit messier than,
I like Prozac with a Viagra chaser. You're up and you're up.
Oh, Roger. Viagra?
Anymore, I howled. You've become a gay Republican. And he said,
Gay
"What's wrong
Republican,
with
that's
that?"
like chickens for KFC.
Oswater, 20 big ones.
Ah, to be a man.
Yes, to be a man and fight robots and smoke cigars. Does everybody drive the exact same car? Or close enough? Oh my god.
Nope.
The Heritage Hills Special Edition Golden Deluxe Treasury of Christmas Keepsakes and Collectibles.
This is like a nightmare version of a Hallmark movie.
I'll be feeling a bit uncomfortable with this week's book because you're... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
New? Scared?
Cranky?
Jewish.
Same thing.
But the hair...
Oh my God.
Or maybe I could just use hundreds of pine cones to spell out the words Big Jew in letters 15 feet tall in the snow on my front yard.
Wow. Jesus. Wow. Oh. I will say this, the humor in this one is a lot more pronounced. However, I also feel, given what is about to be revealed pretty soon, I'm not sure how well that works.
Okay. I'm among friends, right?
Yeah.
So...
I just realized all the guys are really beige and earth tone. Bland.
You guys ain't cool. You're lame.
And how long have you been married?
The old ball and chain, am I right, guys? The hell? There are also ATMs. She didn't have just a 20. Well, there's the reveal. They're robots right here, and we're at the half-point mark. So, there goes the twist, if you've never seen the original one. Walter, do you have questions? Anything you'd like to ask? Okay, Joanna, I think we're overdoing it a little bit.
Why do you make stuff like this?
Why don't you?
Because I have a penis. We should get moving.
Oh my God, I can't stand them.
I know, right?
So this whole town is like Disneyland for them. There's not even the pretense of, like, doing anything else.
Love this space. It's very Ralph Lauren meets Sherlock Holmes. To me, it says I have taste and a scrotum.
Roger, you promised.
What?
Whore.
Whore.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, that's right. That's all.
Girlfriend.
Miss Thing.
Oh my God, who wrote this? Men around here are perfect sex kitten bimbos. All the men are drooling nerds. Doesn't that seem strange?
Not to me.
Why not?
I work in television.
No, you worked in television. Seriously, this place has the crappiest security.
Clarice.
Hi, girls. Roger.
Okay, Bobby and Roger, best parts of this movie so far.
They're coming. The menfolk.
Okay, again, Bobby, Roger, best parts of this.
What's back here anyway? In all of these rooms? Storage? Sweaters? Bodies?
Tony, you see that?
Yes, but actually no.
Jerry?
Oh no, bye, Roger.
Roger!
Seriously, totally, this movie
Roger!
just... doesn't
Roger!
feel like it knows where it wants to go.
His program from Hairspray. Oh my God.
What is it?
Fico.
That's a cool shirt, actually. The color scheme.
Pastels?
Roger Bannister!
Oh, he's running? Or he was gonna run? Oh my God, the Republicaned him.
To my partner. In life and in the Lord. Jerry
The
Hart.
fuck? Oh God.
Because now I know that being gay doesn't mean a guy has to be effeminate or flamboyant or sensitive. I'm no sissy.
There's a lot to unpack in that scene.
I'm sure he still is.
Oh, now he's making speeches in a Brooks Brothers suit.
Hey, there's lots of ways to be gay. Don't try to make him into a stereotype.
Oh.
A fair point, but at the same time, I think we're, again, missing the larger point.
All of the women are always busy and perfect and smiling, and all of the men are always happy.
And that's a problem because?
Because it's not normal, Walter. It's
I feel like we're taking the original premise of the first one, going in during second wave feminism and gender roles, and we're kind of skipping over that and just kind of watering this down to, oh, my wife.
It's funny because it's sad.
Open the door.
Also, Walter as a character, I don't buy him as the misogynist asshole that he was at first, like in the first movie. Please don't tell me the robot dog has to go pee. The hell? Is that one of the remotes? The hell did you get that? Oh. Okay, so what? All the women were, like, successful, like, independently successful. The CGI on that thing does not look right. It looks like a giant gummy bear. Bye, Bobby. Okay, in the US, you can't just keep eggs out there like that unless they're, like, from very specific sources.
But what about my action figures?
There's Mace Windu and Amidala.
Where's Boba Fett?
They were out.
Mom.
Here's $500.
All right.
Bye, Mom. Bye.
Her kids are pricks.
Sarah Sunderson, she used to run an airline. With that perfect skin? No! She didn't used to look like that. None of the women...
Even like this, Bette Midler's still amusing.
No. Hello. Is this the day?
Again, this doesn't have the same impact since the twist has already been revealed.
I would like to speak to
mostly.
my children.
Why'd they make her a blonde? Come to think of it, I actually don't know what Nicole Kidman's natural hair color is.
Well, don't I get anything?
You got me.
No, I got to hold your purse. I got to tell the kids that you'd be late again.
You also were apparently vice president at a major news network and had your own career. Hell, right now, my wife is making way more money than I am. She's in the medical field. Seriously, God, the men in these movies are fucking weak.
It's really pretty simple. Come on along.
What the 1950s Disney is this?
Welcome to the future.
I don't see how this would ever fly globally. Especially if you go public.
Disney. AOL.
Is that why the women are so slow? Is this...
Fuck, you're old.
Wait, hold on a second. If all they have is microchips in their head, how are they robots?
Very simple. You're furious because we thought of it first while you were trying to become men. We decided to become gods.
Well, you were trying to become men.
Let me ask you.
You know, the first one was dealing, again, like it came out during, I think it was second wave feminism, was dealing with a lot with gender roles and power dynamics. And I feel like this one is just kind of steamrolling over a lot of stuff and not, it in a weird kind of way, it's both, it's pushing back, but then Walken's monologue here was really, really close to saying something about those power dynamics and didn't go far enough. So, all right. You know what? There's like 25 minutes. It's less than 25 minutes. It's like 20 minutes left in this thing. So, let's see where this goes. Okay, I'm really confused about the method here. Like, they put chips in their brains, but there's also robot bodies?
Well, that's just lazy writing.
So which is it? These are not the same thing. You can't just put a chip in someone's head and turn them into a robot. That's supposed to be her? I mean, Joanna in the original at least fought back a little bit. You wanna do something here? This would feel a lot deeper if we'd spend enough time that we saw an actual relationship and the betrayal that came from that. Okay, and there's the iconic scene from the end of the last one, all the women shopping, and... Again, there's still like 15 minutes left. again, we just kind of glide over it. It's like, I'm annoyed. Nicole Kidman is like 5'11", I think. Is Matthew Broderick wearing like lifts or something in his shoes, or is he actually that tall as well?
Nope.
Where the hell is this going? Like, they've already roboticized and not murdered. Like, they're still there, but what? Walter? Okay. So if it's a secure area, why don't they just let anybody walk in here? That's a very sensitive motion sensor. Those aren't nano chips. Those are very much just chips.
Are you enjoying?
You'll say anything, won't you? Words don't mean a thing to you, do they?
Nano reversal. Begin nano reversal.
I would think it'd be a lot more difficult than that, but sure. Oh, y'all in trouble now. Okay, so... What?
What is this?
It's called karma, bitch. Now,
Mike,
there's a lot of things to process here, sort of like kidnapping, assault, since they were brainwashed and unwilling in a lot of this, rape.
Then I realized I can do better.
How did they not realize that she wasn't implanted with the stuff? Like, when did he turn around? Did the writers of the Fast and Furious movies actually write this script?
Don't you touch her!
Stop.
He's dead.
Okay, so he's actually a robot. Wait, who built him?
I may very well be the only decent human being left.
In Stepford?
In the world!
Oh!
Does anyone have a screwdriver?
She's nuts.
Yeah, she's also Glenn Close, and she's selling the fuck out of this.
How could you do this to us? Because I was just like you. Overstressed, overbooked, underloved.
And apparently undermedicated.
You're insane.
I'm in love with a waltz and a town.
No, you're insane. I mean, as far as twists go, yeah, sure, but doesn't really hold up to the twist in the original one. Also, again, all they had was microchips in their heads, and somehow that turned them into ATMs and all this other stuff.
Now we know for sure that it's not about perfection. Perfect doesn't work.
What about all those other husbands? Are they still angry? Do they still want all these women to be robots?
They should be in jail. So we're making them do grocery shopping.
Keep shopping.
Seriously, assault, kidnapping, rape. I feel like we're missing a couple of things here. Oh God, let's talk about that. Okay, now, there were definitely a lot more comedic moments in this one, and Roger and Bobby were, well, Bobby again, but Roger definitely added a lot more humor to this one. The scenes with them were fantastic. They were again, one of the best parts of the movie. I don't think this movie really knew what to do with the themes it was trying to tackle, though. Like, again, the first movie came out, right on the heels of second wave feminism, and was trying to address a lot of issues that were topical in the day. This one just felt like it was just, men and their wives, the old ball and chain. Know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like it really simplified it, infantilized it. It didn't feel, it felt very shallow in a lot of regards. It almost tried to say something at the very end. Also, they have microchips in their heads, and that's what turned them into Stepford wives, but somehow there's also robot bodies that none of them actually had, but then they also turn into ATMs, And then Joanna saw the robot body that was going to be her, but it's not actually her. That the robot body never actually came into play. She just had... There are so many plot holes in the last half of this movie that I can't. I just can't. This was horrible. The only saving grace were the scenes with Bobby and Roger. I'll take the 75 version any day. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you later.